Alright, it's grounding strap. Alright there. This big old harness right there. Big old fat harness goes along here. And I'm going to go ahead and put the nut on that, because that's my other ground cable that goes on that one. Alright, we got a lot going on today, so excuse the noise. We're going to remove this pipe, this water hose pipe. It goes all the way to the back and mounts up back there somewhere. I'm sure there's a bolt back there. I can just pop it out of there. Should be an O-ring on the other end of this pipe. So I'll remove that, and then we'll get better access to the exhaust manifold. Alright, we got another ground wire back in the back by the heater hoses right there. 10mm wrench, and you pull off that little wire. It's connected to the harness. It looks like that. Alright, remove that. We're getting more room here. Now let's get this tube off. Let's get that big old tube off of there.
It's a Bradford pear, I think.
Alright, there's 2 bolts you have to remove to get this pipe out. One is in the back of the block, and the other one is the one that mounts the hose to that housing back there. And you should be able to get it out, and it's out. Right now, let's get it out of the hole. If I can maneuver it out of the hole. Alright, baby, how do you get out of there? That's kind of tight. Try to go the other way. You gotta go behind all these harnesses. Go behind all the harnesses when you reinstall it. Be careful not to rip harnesses up, and there's the pipe right there. So good. Now we have room for the exhaust manifold. Alright, remove exhaust shielding. 3 bolts. Now we can get to the exhaust manifold, and there are 13mm bolts we'll have to remove. Alright, there's one more bolt we have to disconnect. It's for that bracket right here on the corner. Right there on the corner. 15mm. On the corner right there. Has to come off. Then we might be able to get the head off. Alright, we're going to get down here and see if we can bust them bolts. Those 2 bolts on the exhaust manifold. Alright, that came out. That one did. One more to go. I'm going to have to put a... Taking off those bolts down there. There's 2 of them. There's one there. And there's one over there. I'm going to leave the manifold bolts on there. I'm going to give it a shot. One more. Alright guys, I think I found it. It's back in that back hole. And it's a 13 down there. The other ones are 15s. So let me loosen that up and we might be in business. Alright, looks like we got some movement over here. Actually, lift it up a little bit for me. Alright, that's good. Let's see if we can get it out of here. I think there's something else holding it. I don't know yet. Maybe a little something somewhere. maybe not. Maybe it's out. Okay, this is my first 3.6 head. I've done a lot of heads. This is my first 3.6. Got the injectors. Rail is still on there. There's a wiring harness that's connected to the fuel rail in the back. I gotta snip that off. Cut it off real quick. Alright. It's weird how they do the injectors on this. They hide them from you. So if you got injector problems, you gotta dig all the way down in here to get to the injectors. That kind of sucks.
Yeesh.
All right.
Something really holding you back.
What's holding me back? Oh, that's it.
Yeah, you got
Sit
it.
back.
Okay.
Sit back. All right, and there is the head. Sorry. Where do you see it? Which one's bent?
This one?
That's right. That's definitely the bent one. This one's bent too. Those are bent too. Right there.
These are a different color. What's up with that?
See the water come out of there?
Yeah.
Let me get some more water on this rag. I'm going to put water in the intake manifold.
Yep.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
It should not be sleeping out water. The air, that means air is just going shoo,
It's in both of those.
shoo. You hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Maybe so I'll get a good one for you.
Let's get this top one. See, it's leaking out of the top one too. Let's get the bottom one.
Yep.
Yeah, all of them are leaking. All of them are bent. Okay, that's it. That's it. That was cool, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.